Yippee.
Wow.
Yippee.
The new heads are on the screen now.
Hell yeah.
Are they?
Little
Oh, I look like a little campfire.
campfire.
Love it.
I want to see.
Oh, come in here.
It
I'm
actually looks
trying.
kind of cool because I literally bright up when I talk like a little fire.
It is really cute.
Ugh,
I love it.
there you are. Oh, they are cute.
They're very cute.
Hell yeah.
Why does Twitch have freaking 40-second long ads? Really?
I have it set to the least amount of ads, but it's still a lot.
Oh god.
Yeah, it's
At least it's
Yeah.
40 seconds. I've seen people get hit with the 3-minute ones instead of the
Yeah.
What the fuck? That's crazy.
Unskippable.
I miss how Twitch used to be. I
Yeah.
really do. Whoa.
Oh. Oh, okay, that works, I guess.
Okay.
What?
Well, thank you. Did you mean to do that?
No, but I'm fine with it. I was trying to direct it to a certain, and it went to Seattle, so I was like, oh, you know what, that's fine.
Who are you trying to?
Belly, so Sully doesn't get ads.
What even is Felly's thingy?
I don't know. Belly has
I,
a Twitch.
I don't have a Twitch. I'm not really interested in making one, to be honest.
That is a-okay. Well, it's okay.
But
Then TL
thank
has
you.
one.
That was really sweet of you, Soul.
I was trying to, and I'm like, oh.
And you know what?
Sully has one.
It went to CL, so
Yeah, so that's important. That's fine. I'm like, at least it's someone I do know. So
Thank you, Soul. I love you.
That's so sweet of you. Oh my god.
Next month is going to be our 69-month sub anniversary.
Lol.
Oh.
Ooh.
Nice.
Nice.
I don't gift subs often to people either, but so like, I think CL's worth it. Still worth it.
CL's worth it.
We gonna get a recap?
Recap? I guess I can do that.
The cap of re.
Last time, you guys found some cultists in a cave. Knocked one out and brought it back with you. Them. You guys swept through the cave hideout, took out the rest of the cultists. Rory and Lacel split off together to explore, and they found Rally and another person in a cell together. You fought 2 warlocks and a zombie. And then when the first warlock was defeated, the other one left. They teleported out. And the final cultist used their pendant to off himself. Kind of cyanide capsule in the tooth style.
Oof.
And then you guys went back to Tyriads with the cultist and Rally and your new friend, Sinek.
They really did choose death before dishonor, apparently. Which
Yeah.
normally we'd appreciate. But not when it's like cultist.
My honor.
Is the music intentional?
I think so.
The
Should be.
the
Why?
somber piano music.
Oh, well, I mean, I don't really know what else to...
I mean, I get it. I was like, damn.
Here, you want this one?
Are we gonna?
That is not the fucking mood. That is not the mood. We left off on them yelling.
I was like, I'm fine with the somber. I'm ready for crying. Apparently, that's what I feel like the vibes are heading for. So, but nah, let's go with jazzy fun. The jazz hands.
All right, so you guys have gotten back to Tyriet's place to, presumably Colonel Fairweather, yelling at him. As you all kind of file in to his apartment, you will all hear in your heads his voice saying, play along with what General Seacliff says.
Is that the one with the horn?
Yes.
Okay.
So yeah, as you all kind of file in through the door that was left open, you'll hear her yelling, "This mission falls within my jurisdiction. This should not have been carried out without my knowledge. Real is a research department. There's no reason they should have been involved in this." Kind of going on. And as she does, General Seacliff will kind of counter her. As the argument goes on, you gather that the story she's telling here is that she has you guys working for her privately to investigate this, kind of as her own special ops, which Fairweather also does not like, because apparently there are special ops in the Solar Corp military that could have been used rather than the real department, which is funded specifically for the purpose of scientific study, as it goes.
If there are special ops, why weren't you putting them out on this case?
They have been.
Oh, have they? It took us only a few hours to get her. And to produce results.
Rory kind of does an very exaggerated John. He kind of goes, it's still Sunday, right? I haven't really gotten to sleep yet.
General Seacliff will go, technically Monday morning.
Rory goes, Monday morning! He just kind of makes a crying face a little bit.
Has anybody else over here been aware of the corpse, or not corpse, or sorry, the body that I'm Homer and Rory dragged in?
Oh, the tied up
GM?
cultists?
Yeah, they probably would have kind of given it a weird look, but also General Seacliff did request you guys to bring back one alive, so it's not that unexpected.
Okay. And
He
you
just
said
went-
Fairweather's here?
Yes,
Is Fairweather
the leader
This
of
one?
the city guard. The later background.
Okay.
I was gonna say, is Fairweather the one who looks like he belongs in a movie theater? I said what I said.
What?
Don't worry about it. I said what I said.
All right.
It's not an insult, only if you think it is.
I want extra
I
butter,
just
please.
don't understand what the meaning is.
He looks like an usher of a movie theater. That's all I'm saying.
Extra butter,
Oh, okay.
Fairweather.
It's only
Man,
an
she doesn't
insult
even know
if
what a
you think
movie
it is.
theater is.
I mean, I didn't say that out loud. Roy didn't say that out loud. What are you doing? Movie theater, Roy doesn't know. There's no movie theater this time.
That's sad.
Yeah.
They have books and people project them. I don't know. Why do you think Roy hangs out in the library all the time? Sorry, distracting. My bad.
No, you're good.
Echo's tail is wrapped around Rally, like tightly.
I'm assuming we're just propping the unconscious guy up. Me and
Yep.
Homer Bum. So that's fun.
Timber's kind of standing in front of Rally as well, protectively. After a moment more of sort of back and forth, Fairweather will, to Tyriad, say that Lord Lightbringer will be hearing about this, and then she'll kind of storm off.
Out of the apartment?
Yes.
Hmm. Oh, is she already gone?
She doesn't have to be, if there's something you wanted to do.
Make the give the guy a Heimlich and fucking blast the balls into her face.
Oh my god, are you gonna? Oh, oh, do you want to? Just take the body from Rory.
you guys knew where my mind was heading. Moner's mind is going.
The most people will do on our side will kind of glare at you.
I would like to think. Okay, I mean he is exhausted, he is bloody, but yeah. I
Oh, no.
think before he I'd like to think before she leaves, she'll kind of step out over Gurn.
Stepping over Gurn, over the lizard.
Just steps over Gurn, like over his head. And
Are you dragging the body
kind
away
of-
from Rory?
kind of quick. No. He leaves the body. He kind of quick steps out in front of Gorn, and oh boy, he lifts. As I'd like to think, as Fairweather's walking, he lifts his sword to stop her, and he says, "Oh, Fairweather, I presume. I'm just wondering. Fuck. How would he say this? Okay. What would he say? He's just like, oh, Weather, pleasure to make your acquaintance. I don't think we're done here yet. I'd like to have a word with you.
What do you want?
Shit. Okay. Homer is better at saying words than I am.
It'd be like that.
Embrace your inner Homer. Just pretend you're Homer for a bit.
Let it flow.
You
through
got
Yeah.
this.
you.
You
Not of
fucking
you.
got this.
When she responds, he doesn't lower his sword. He keeps it at her chest level. His expression is kind of like neutral, poker face. but if you look in his eyes are full of mysterious edgelord stuff. Ooh.
Woo!
And he says, I would like to know. Fuck. God damn it. Basically, like, asks her along the lines of, like, I have a few questions for you. I want to know about like her dealing with the situation and the guards, and yeah, I don't know exactly how he would word it, or I can't think of how to word it, but that's the gist.
On Rory hearing.
I'm muted.
Rory just kind of smacks his forehead with his other hand.
Yeah, but she would explain to you that this sort of cult stuff has been an ongoing thing for the last few months. That until now there hadn't been anyone caught doing anything explicitly like to do with that. It's been rumors pretty much entirely. She's had her special forces trying to look into the people that they suspect might have been involved, but it's all kind of difficult to do above water given the sort of protection laws in place for against the military doing that kind of stuff in the Solar Court. Which is partially why she's upset that the general has sort of used the science department to go above and beyond her, to do stuff that, Fairweather's kind of been waiting to get the clear to do with her people.
Can he insight that?
Sure.
I would also like to
Can
insight.
we all insight that?
Sure.
Oh,
Come on, Rory.
Oof.
Let's have a good insight for once.
Oh.
Oh.
Okay.
All
right.
Rory.
Yeah, Homer, I don't know if you want to necessarily take it at face value or what. Kind of hard to get a read on her. The other two, you can tell that the core of this issue, it's not just that this one time things happened this way, but that you get the idea that the real department and Tyriad in general kind of get special treatment in this way, sort of favoritism over her, and it's been a thing that's been ongoing. This isn't like she isn't this pissed just because of this event. It's been a recurring theme, which is why she's so angry.
See.
As far as the truth, she is being honest with you all, if slightly biased.
Isn't this
Okay.
a good thing? Why are you so angry?
Rory kind of types in. Actually, doesn't that mean we kind of did the dirty work for you guys? You guys didn't need to do it.
I am glad that the issue has, while not necessarily been resolved, is workable now. However, the real department is funded for its study of the Seclusion Veil and for dealing with the intake and excursion events. This, and she'll kind of gesture to you guys and to the hostage that you have here. This is my job. This is what I am paid to do. That is why I'm upset.
Rory stamped his foot, but one of the hostages is our friend, and No one was listening to us earlier.
I'm not leaving this one, so sorry if we did your job, but this was of very big importance. So she kind of wraps her arms around Rally's like shoulders, like chest area and shoulders. I'll be damned if I let this one go.
Homer, are you still holding the sword up?
Yes. Also, I have a clarifying question about some information. I just want to double check before Homer responds. Okay, so looking at Homer Grand Conspiracy Notes. So
Nice.
it I have to keep track of this shit. I feel like I
No, that's very reasonable. I'm just like, oh
I
no,
have
he's pulling out the notes.
so many documents.
Homer doesn't pull out the notes. His puppet.
Homer pulls out his brain.
He pulls out
He's having a brain blast moment.
conspiracy in his brain. So it is true that somebody told that it was Fairweather's city guard permission for the cult building, right? Had to
Yes,
ask-
Raynor told you that.
And it was fucking oh shit, what's his name? Neil that told the party that it was suspected that Fairweather might be involved, correct?
He sort of hypothesized that himself.
Okay.
Based on, so I think what happened was when you guys had mentioned to him that Raynor had said it was Fairweather's sort of jurisdiction as far as being allowed to enter the building or not. Neil had sort of suggested maybe that she could be in on it.
Okay. So it was just a hypothesis. Okay. But I think regardless, it's one that Homer agrees with.
I think that's
Okay.
exactly what you said during that thing. He's like, it's always the military involved in hiding
Yes.
conspiracies.
Yes,
And-
I mean, I remember him saying that in the caverns, and then the what's her face saying to be careful about that big accusation or whatever. I just after that session, I was like, wait a minute, when did Homer hear that? When did I hear that? I gotta double check. Okay. Then after Rory and Echo say their little piece, if Homer has time before Fairweather scoops Vanessa or whatever she does, Homer will say, or kind of say, I don't know, be like, oh, if you had nothing to do or so upset about this whole, situation, why did Raynor say that it required your permission to enter the headquarters of this cult?
If you're talking about the Shard Temple, it's because it was an abandoned building. And we've investigated it already. At the
I would
time
like-
of our investigation, there was nothing there.
I'm gonna incite that.
Go for it.
Inciting, everybody
Inciting.
incite.
Come on, baby. Give me another insight. Come on.
Holy shit.
Nice.
That sounded
Nice.
suspicious to everybody.
Yeah, from what you can tell, to her knowledge at least, there was nothing there.
Rory
Fuck.
glares in her direction for a bit.
And sort of with that, with a flick of her wrist, you don't even see where she pulls it from, but she will draw her own sword and sort of flick Vanessa out of the way, and then storm off.
Well, okay, fuck, yeah.
She's like, I'm done here.
Shit. That was pretty badass.
And with that, General Seacliff will sort of walk up to you all. Well, I see you managed to bring one back.
Rory kind of looks over to the general and goes, "You have no idea how hard it was to make sure they didn't kill this one."
Vern is still staring at the hand on this gun, like thinking about it.
Rory kind of just gestures to Gurn.
Yeah, maybe get him out of here.
He'll be coming with Lacel and I expect a full report when we get back to headquarters, she'll say to Lacel, who will nod.
Rory kind of goes, "Did you know she could do the things she can do?" Not gonna, and he crosses his arms. Not gonna lie, I'm kind of scared of her now.
Seacliff will smile. Yes, she is one of my most talented soldiers. Lacel will just kind of look uncomfortable.
No.
Rory bows and goes, "I am so sorry." To Lacel, no context for anyone else.
She'll give you a nod.
Careful, he has extra bits in his mouth.
Rory goes, "Please make sure he doesn't swallow them.
Or choke.
Or both."
They do, they have things to kill themselves with, so I wouldn't be surprised if he tried to choke on himself.
Rory kind of pulls out the pendant and goes, "Oh yeah, don't let this break." He hands it to the general.
Well, they spoke an incantation, into it,
But
and
what-
it broke their neck.
But what if the thing breaks and it kills him too? He kind of wimble wombles his arms.
I don't know if that works like that, but...
Better be safe than sorry. Sorry, that came out of nowhere.
Rory's Canadian?
Sorry.
No,
Sorry,
it just came out.
With that, Tyriad will walk up and look at it, and you'll see his eyes kind of flash with a different color as he casts a spell to figure out what exactly it is. Which he'll relay in technical terms, but yeah, it's basically what you saw. There's a sort of code phrase that's spoken, and it kills the attuned. And then he'll hand it back to her. She'll kind of give a nod and be like, "Well, that's concerning." So that means there's a rather decent level enchanter among them. But having one, we may be able to trace it back to whoever made it, possibly.
What are we doing about the one that got away?
Rory kind of pipes up and goes, "Gurn keeps saying that. How many people were you guys fighting before I came into that room?"
Echo tells him, Rory.
So, like, someone who could bring back the dead and another person who kind of just blinked and gone?
Yep.
You killed the one that could bring back the dead, right?
Was it that one? I don't know.
Yes, that was the one that you killed.
Yes.
Rory sighs. Could I mean, the dead should stay dead. He covers his mouth, realizing what he said afterwards.
Insight 26, bitch.
You get the sense that Rory has dealt with a living, unliving thing before.
Ooh, okay.
All right. So with that, the three of them, the general, the hostage, and Lacel will leave. Unless there's anything else.
Rory kind of asked if anyone remember what the other person looked like.
I mean, Gurn asked what they were doing about him.
Oh, right. Seacliff would probably tell you something along the lines of like, there's more of them. Sort of. It's pretty likely that there's more of them anyway. So finding the one that got away will hopefully either lead to or result from kind of digging up the rest of the members. Sort of whichever comes first kind of deal.
Before I guess they head out, Rory's like, okay, I'll ask it. I'll ask the elephant in the room. Tyrion, how bad in trouble are we?
Tyriad will say, "You guys aren't in trouble." And then the general will say, "For now, as far as anyone knows, you were working for me when this happened. If anyone asks, you can't talk about it, and they should come ask me."
He goes, puts his hand in the cheeks, like, so if we get asked about it, tell them to ask General Seacliff of the military?
Yes.
Well, that's easy. Rory kind of pumps his chest with his fist. He's like, I can do that. We can do that. He looks around, right?
Yes. I don't even want to talk to anybody about this.
That's probably for the best. I will be back in contact with you all when I have another lead. But for now, rest up. You all have had a long day.
Rory kind of looks towards Rowley and the other girl, and he goes, about our friend and I guess new friend?
Echo's hold tightens on Rally.
Senek will speak up and go, "I'd kind of just like to go home."
All right.
Seacliff will give a nod.
Are you something was said about sorcerers?
That's what they said they got them for when we came into the cell the first time. Rory pipes up.
So
Rory looks towards Rowley and Senek.
I mean, from what we can tell, we both are.
So, okay. Is there a way we can ensure that nothing happens, to Senek here? I want to talk to Rally about future options, and we'll go from there with
Rory
her.
kinda also chimes in. I'm not really
Oh,
comfortable sending Rowdy
you cut out for a minute
Oh,
there.
sorry. You cut out.
Me? Or
Yeah. You,
Yeah.
you cut out. I did
Oh,
not hear what you said.
what
I
did-
started speaking because I thought you were done. So, my bad.
well, what did I? What?
I
You
didn't
had
hear
asked
anything.
about keeping Senex safe.
Yeah.
I only heard Senec. I didn't even hear that last part. So,
I want to talk to Rally here about options for her safety, but just to make sure Seneca is safe. In the future.
Seacliff will give you a nod. Ask Senek where they're from, and they'll tell her the northern city. She'll give a nod. I'll have someone by to escort you home tomorrow morning, or well, in the morning. As for ensuring safety, Lacel here will keep an eye on them.
All right. And also, Timber here has been very helpful, but he had to go and enter an area which he's not allowed to go in to tell me about Rally. So, is there going to be any repercussions for him?
Well, there was no official written report. I can have someone by to bring you home as well in the morning. Timber will give a very appreciative nod.
You can take my room for tonight, darling, she tells him.
That's all right. I mean, I can sleep wherever. I'm not picky.
You deserve it, so we'll talk more about it later.
Very well. Anything else?
Nope.
All right. Then they will take their leave. And Tyriad, pretty much as soon as the door closes, will look at you all and be like, "All right, tell me everything. What happened?"
Echo does.
Rory fills in the parts when they were downstairs and he went to the right instead of the left with everyone else.
Homer makes comments about the Homer-esque violence scene.
He'll look concerned at that. Sort of
Rory-
concerned and disapproving.
Rory shrugs. I mean, it worked. They were scared. And he kind of mutters, "I was scared too, but you know."
Right.
Rory kind of asks Tyriad, "What are we gonna do about?" Points to the blue anti-magic bracelets.
Oh, yes. I can take care of that. Or at least I should be able to.
He also looks to Rally and goes, and Senek, and he goes, I know you want to go home, Senek, but Rally, are you okay going back
She's not.
down there?
She's not.
Rory just kind of Rory looks up like, I mean, I just want to make sure Rally was okay. He puts his hands up.
She like stares through him.
Yeah, it's not like I didn't want her to go there. Just it's more so I'm worried if she were to go back.
Just, she'll be fine. I will promise you that.
Rory kind of just puts his hands up and backs away slowly.
Tyriad will go up to Rally and kind of kneel down, sort of look over the anklet thing. Was it around their ankles or their wrists?
I thought you said it's like an ankle bracelet, because that's why I mentioned an ankle.
Okay, yeah,
monitor.
that's what I thought, yeah. You'll see his eyes change color again. And then he will dispel magic on it, and you'll see the blue glow fade as it just kind of becomes a metal cuff that sort of falls into two pieces and falls to the ground with a clatter. He'll give a nod. Higher level magic than I would have expected, but still reasonable, I suppose. Then he'll do the same for Senek. And as all of this is going on, you'll hear the teleportation noise from the bedroom. And then Razi will walk out with bags of food and ask who's hungry. And he will
kind of like
come up and sort of start getting out takeout boxes.
Rory kind of raises his hand and then he waits around, looks around, see if anyone moves.
I think we're
Rally's
all
like instantly hopping up on the bench, on the stool.
I think we're all starving.
Rory sighs and hops, goes up to the counter. It's like, okay, I didn't want to be the one to move first.
As the food is being passed out, you'll see Tyriad get a sort of concerned look about him. And then to Razi go, this place caters to insectivores. You're sure this is all edible, right? You'll see Razi kind of pause, look at him for a second, and then shrug and be like, I'm sure it's fine.
Oh, I guess I'm not gonna be eating none.
Rory,
Relax, it's vegetarian. And he'll kind of shove a box into your hand.
Oh,
Rory looks towards the food, is like, I mean, I'm sure it's better than what I have at home. not this home, but like home planet.
you probably see Echo get like a flash of like, oh.
Rory immediately recovered from that. Like, no. He's like, it's not like that, Echo. I used to just eat from the trash.
Rally will go, hey, me too.
Rory just looks at him like, I'm just gonna eat now, and he starts shoving his mouth with food.
Food is food.
Once upon a time, that was me too.
Can't put foot in mouth if food is there. that's Rory's mentality
True.
right now.
Homer will agree with all through mouths of food and be like, yeah, I feel you guys too. There's only so many 10-year, actually, wait, let me do the math. 20-year expired cans of beans you can eat before think what you would do for a home cooked meal. He'll smile at Echo.
No.
Aw.
Could die.
Rory kind of just goes like, I mean, Echo's food is the first time I had home cooked meal, so
No.
still the best thing I ever had. He mutters. Rory's kind of embarrassed that he keeps talking about it.
Echo gives him a little hug from behind. I have metamorphosis inside of you. Okay.
They're
Rory
coagulating.
Rory has leaned into the hug, but
No.
still continues to eat.
Aw.
He's getting comfortable.
Echo, I guess, digs in.
Wow.
His
And there aren't any bugs.
Oh, good.
It's
Okay, but, like,
garden.
we have like people in modern day times today eat like cricket for fun. So like,
That's so gross.
Mealworms aren't bad.
Ugh.
I've had
Ugh.
mealworms before.
Ugh.
I was like, Gurn's slightly
The food of the
disappointed there are no
future.
bugs.
Wow.
extra protein, I'm assuming.
Yeah. He's a lizard.
I thought we're not allowed to say that anymore because that's what Roy kept calling him for the first week, the lizard with the gun.
Yeah.
And he's like, I'm a kobold.
Listen, you guys are in character, so I can get away with it.
Fair enough.
Alright. So yeah, you guys will eat, and then presumably eventually head off. Unless there's anything else.
Gives Tyriad a fucking hug. Thanks
Aw.
him profusely. And even Razi, too.
Oh. He'll kind of like stiffen up, like he's shocked, but then return the hug.
No.
Aww.
And then yeah, he will send you off. They will send you off. Probably after discussion over where Sinek's staying for the night.
Oh, also, wait, before they go, we're just gonna be like, guys, do we really think the fair weather is not in on this, or what? He'll kind of address everybody, the victims, Razzie, Tyriad, the whole crew.
I'm 50-50 on it.
Rory kind of just mumbles, I mean, I thought we collectively agreed, but I guess not.
Tyriad will go. I know she can be a bit much, but it's really not like her to get involved with something like that.
Rory kind of just shrugs and goes, I'll throw it out there as a theory. I don't think it's true. What are the chances she's hypnotized and is unwilling participant?
I'd say low, but
I mean, she said it herself. If her people been working on this for how long? It took us a little more than one day, Tyriad. We had no information, and then all of a sudden we had all the information.
to be fair, I was just going off of hunches and Did not care because, well, Raleigh was in danger.
Rory kind of just goes, but doesn't that even raise even more suspicion? Normally wouldn't agree with conspiracies, but I think Homer has a point.
Homer nods and says that, yeah, you cannot lie. Really convincing. God damn it! See, this is why I struggled so
Yep.
much with placing him convincingly. When you really believe in your evil pedophile cult ring cause.
Rory kind of looks over and goes, "You've been saying that all night. Why do you keep bringing up pedophiles?"
Homer kind of looks at Rory and shrugs. Well, I don't know exactly how evil manifests here in magic, fairy, cat, lizard, twinkland, but back on my planet, there is a big thing in common with the descent into fascism in our world. And that was one word. Pedophilia.
Rory kind of puts his hand in a fist to open palm and is like, "Oh, is it like how those ancient rituals and books mention needing virgin blood or the soul of an innocent or yada yada yada?"
He'll kind of give Rory he'll kind of pause and consider that, and then kind of give him the so-so hand gesture and be like, kind of. I mean, sure, yeah, but basically, I mean, I guess it got a little bit more complicated than that with society and all that. But I mean, yeah, that's kind of what it boils down to. Sure, yeah. I'd say a little bit more sexual in nature, but other than that, yeah, I think you're right.
Add a character question. How tall is Raleigh?
Probably like
Is it-
4 foot something, 4'5" ish.
Oh, that's not gonna help Rory's case, but that's okay. Rory kind of goes I mean, the word sexual. He goes he kind of makes a face and goes but wouldn't that imply Raleigh and Zenick are underage though?
Well, Raleigh is.
Rory kind of looks at Echo and is like, "What do you mean?" She's like, "My height, but just a little shorter."
I think, anyway. Weren't we
He kinda
told?
just-
Weren't we told?
Okay, on
Out
my
of
end-
character, she looks like a teenager. In character, she hasn't said. I don't think she herself
Never
knows
mind,
how
she
old
does
it-
not say that.
No, it could be no, because Rory's assuming because of his height and her height. That's why Rory said what he said.
Raleigh,
Rory actually doesn't.
how old are you?
She'll shrug.
Rory goes, "Oh no, she doesn't know," and he makes a face. Rory goes. He looks over to Homer and is like, "Oh no, what if you're right, Homer? What if they were gonna do weird things to them?"
Raleigh, did they do anything to you?
They put a bag over my head for a little while.
Is that it?
And the ankle thing.
She
Rory kinda
instantly fucking relaxes.
Rory kind of goes that just sounds like normal kidnapping. He looks over to Homer. He gesturing is that part of it?
Homer shrugs and just it could could just be a hunch. Maybe they were, and he kind of trails off, and then he just kind of is like, I'm gonna use my rare moment of clarity to say I don't think we need to talk about this anymore. Especially
you.
with he'll like look over at Rally and then be like, yeah, I think this is an adult, a for sure adult, he clarifies, only conversation to have anyways.
Rory kind of crosses his arms and looks at Senna and kind of asks, "Actually, can we ask what happened when you got taken?" Putting his arm, gesture, waving.
I was walking home from work and some people ambushed me out of an alleyway. That's kind of all I remember.
Bag, ankle, he points.
Yep.
And so more kidnapping. Got it. Rory kind of puts his hand in his face. Well, if it's ambushed like that quickly, how are they gonna? No wonder the military can't find people.
Let's go home. Tired.
Rory kind of walks over to Riyadh, and and kind of goes, Tyriad, I do have a question for you. Yeah. But
Sure.
and he kind of looks at them on the couch. He's like, you know what? I'll actually ask you tomorrow. So I'll
Okay.
stop by tomorrow morning. And he kind of goes back and kind of heads for the door.
All right. He'll just kind of, rest up, take care of the rest of the night, sort of thing.
Echo makes sure that she cleans up after everybody, so she's not making a huge mess.
Before Rory reaches the door, is like, Senna, do you want to be escorted home, or?
You guys probably would have discussed, and Tyriad would have said that they'll put them up in a hotel sort of inn for the night, and then they'll be escorted home in the morning, so they're good.
Okay.
All
Rory kind
right.
of goes, I don't know about you guys, but I feel like we've been up for like 24 hours. So
Getting close.
they walk home together. I'm guessing.
Echo walks beside Timber, asks him if he wants to see something.
All right.
Or at least experience something. And she'll explain her link.
He'll look kind of shocked at first, and then interested, and kind of give a sort of curious nod.
She instantly links with him. And unbeknownst to everyone, starts dirty talking him.
Good.
While we're walking home?
Yep. He can feel her emotions, and he can only hear what she's not saying, but saying to him through her mind. Yep.
So we don't hear anything.
You don't hear anything.
No.
What do we see? There can okay. I know
Let's
this is gonna be
see.
kind of
Let's
weird.
see.
Can
Let's
Rory?
see.
Can Rory? Would this be an insight check or a
Yeah.
perception check?
Yeah. Go
while
ahead and
walking
give me an
home?
insight. Anyone who wants to, give me an insight.
Okay, Rory, that's 14. That's fine. Well, while walking home, Rory's kind of walking from the back. I'm just saying.
Timber is getting increasingly flustered the further you get,
Good.
kind of visibly so.
Good.
Trying to imagine what this would look from behind. Rory just kind of thinking to himself, put his hands on his face and going, "What the hell's going on over there?"
Tip of the tail flicking, you know.
Yeah, basically. He sees something going on, but nothing's being spoken.
They're just like
Good.
looking at each other weirdly.
While walking. He just has his finger on his lips and touching it and like, what the hell is going on over there?
Good.
Good.
If it was higher, he'd infer something, but I don't think it is. Not for this. Not for nonverbal communication.
If it helps, I rolled to see how well Timber would hide it, and he rolled a 4.
I mean,
Yeah, that doesn't help Rory reading nonverbal communication. He's probably like, what the fuck is
That's fair.
What does he see that he's like getting this flustered? He's behind them, so
Yeah.
good.
Good. All right, it's probably like 3 in the morning now, so you all get home, presumably.
Yeah.
Yippee.
I'm just gonna say Rory's gonna be the last one to go into the house to make sure the door stays locked.
Oh yeah, also Raleigh reunited with her rats at Tyriad's apartment.
I think you did cover that
I couldn't remember.
before we ended. That makes sense.
They all scurried up her clothes.
Good.
Speaking of which, she's probably gonna curl up in the chair in the corner with all of her rats, kind of without saying anything, and just pass out there.
Echo will give him a blanket.
Aw.
After they barricade the door, Rory kind of walks over and goes, and looks at Raleigh in the corner and goes, "She gonna be okay there? She could take my bed for now."
Well, she's fine, I think.
Sorry. Homer will be like, well, just in case. And he goes over to the couch that hasn't slept on in a little bit. And it has all of
In a
his
bit, I think.
scrungus on all of it. And he will just flop down right all over on his scrungus and honk chew.
Rory gonna goes, "Oh, he looks over to Timber. I mean, if you don't want Echo's bed, take mine, I guess."
No, he'll be in my bedroom. It'll be okay.
Rory kind of looks at Echo and he's like, "But Echo, you only have one bed in there."
Yeah, I'll find somewhere else to curl up.
Do you need my bed?
Nope. You go sleep. It'll be fine.
Rory kind of looks over and he's like, I mean, I don't know about you guys, but I kind of just wanted to bathe before going to bed.
You wanted to what?
Bathe.
Oh, go
Not
ahead.
shower. You know, it's like, if everyone's sleeping, I'll see you guys in the morning, I guess.
See you in the morning.
Rory gets undressed and he always forgets to lock the bathroom. He locked the front door, but he always forgets to lock the bathroom. And, what did I roll to make sure he doesn't fall asleep in the bathtub?
A Constitution check, I think.
Okay. Because, you know, a nice warm bath, he doesn't get to do that most often. So, let's see, Constitution.
Yeah, I'd say you're alright.
Awesome. After his bath, Rory kind of just picks up his clothes and goes to the bedroom and falls asleep on the bed. Too tired to put on clothes.
Fair.
Echo takes Timber to the bedroom.
Good.
Does this mean long rest?
Can you roll a wisdom
Yes.
save for Gurn?
Sure.
Oh, that's weird. Did anyone else have roll 20 just randomly reload on them?
No?
No. That's an 8.
Gurn's having nightmares.
Oh, poor Gurn.
But we could fully long rest now, right?
Yes, everyone reset all your stuff.
Long rest, long rest.
I can finally tick the day over to Monday on the calendar.
Finally, it's not Sunday.
You will all wake up to a rainy day today.
Echo has her servant go and make food.
Nice.
She stays in bed with Timber.
I'm gonna say Rory is not getting up until 10 today because it's 3 in the morning when he went to bed, or 4 in the morning when he went to bed.
Valid. At some point, probably around 10-ish, maybe a little bit later, someone will show up saying that they are here to escort Timber home.
I'm assuming they're knocking on the door.
Yeah.
Okay, what would you do? What kind of role would it be for someone to remember to throw on clothes when they wake up? Would that be a history check?
Intelligence
Save?
save, maybe?
Alright, I'll go with that. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, you're fine.
Rory gets up, realizes he does not have clothes on, but throws on the really loose shirt that he has.
Would she have
Still kind of
talked?
half asleep.
Would she have talked to him or nah?
To who?
To Timber about stuff or nah?
Oh yeah. Well, we can go back a bit if you'd like to. If you think that that's something that they would wanna
Well, yeah,
that you would wanna do.
she'd want to ask him a few things.
Oh, before the person came in the morning? So it's still morning, but...
So yeah,
I'm gonna
we'll
put Rory
go
back in
back
bed
to
then.
be. It's still early. Maybe as you guys are kind of getting ready to have breakfast or having breakfast.
Yeah, like her just like in bed with him, just like kind of like Let's see. Probably like ask him. So I have a question for you.
What's that?
And I'm not mad, I just would like a reason why. Why'd you give Ace my address?
Give me an insight check. Okay. You'll see his eyes kind of widen at that. Kind of a couple emotions flick across his face, sort of in quick succession. Kind of, not fear, but just sort of the kind of anxiousness of like, oh shit, she knows, kind of, followed by regret, followed by a kind of uncertain look.
She'll cup his cheek and be like, I'm not mad, just please tell me the truth.
I can't really.
She looks disappointed. It's just kind of weird. I know why he wanted to speak with me. It's just, how does it get there where you're the one giving him my address when I give it to you? Well, for this reason. And she'll like gesture to the bed that they're in.
Yep. He will look guilty. And like he wants to say something. But once again, just kind of go, I can't really talk about.
I see. What is he feeling?
Kind of mixed emotions. You get guilt, definitely guilt. But there's also a bit of fear in there. Kind of unsure where that's coming from.
Is he gonna hurt you if you tell me?
No, it's not. It's not that. I can't talk about it. And as he says that, it kind of emphasizes the can't part of it. You'll see him wince, and a moment later, a little trickle of blood will come out of his nose that he'll kind of wipe away with a scowl.
She'll prestidigitate that.
Oh,
Ooh.
English.
I can never say it right. So
Like me and the word femininity. Never mind, continue.
I see. So it is kind of like that. She kind of grits her teeth.
Suspicion.
Well, I don't want to hurt you, so.
And you can feel at this point, like, I think you might be cut out again. Were you talking?
Yeah? What was the last thing you heard?
No, it is
The
like that.
prestidigitation thing. So yeah,
Fuck!
so it is like that.
Oh, I can't even remember. Well, I guess it's like that. And I don't want to hurt you, so. It makes me wonder who Ace really is.
You can feel from your link that he really does want to tell you more, but there's the magic kind of keeping him from doing it.
Well, either way, I guess there's no hard feelings.
I am sorry.
It's alright. Whatever the reason, it must have been a good one, so. Do you work for Ace?
I can't.
Well, this is stupid. Is this something... It feels like a prison, almost. I don't like this.
I knew what I was getting into.
Did you?
I'll give a nod. You can tell he's being very careful about what he's saying, but trying to kind of get his point across.
She sighs. Anyway. So yesterday, when you said you saw an animal?
Yeah, it looked like a big weasel, kind of.
A weasel?
Something like that.
Did it wave to you, or...
It ran up to me and kept kind of running back and forth like it was trying to lead me somewhere. Like it would run away, 10 feet or so, and then stare at me, and if I didn't follow it, it would come back. As soon as I realized where it was leading me, I, of course, went straight there, but...
How odd.
I was hoping you would have known what exactly that was about.
No, I don't. That's very weird. But whatever it is, I'm very glad it caught your attention, and at least Raleigh's
Yeah,
safe
me too.
now.
Maybe you could try asking her about it. See if it's a friend of hers.
Very well could be. How's May doing?
She's been great.
Can I insight that?
Yeah. She's been doing great.
Alright.
You get, a little twinge of the same sort of guilt that he was feeling when you were asking about the address thing, but just a tiny bit, as he kind of answers you.
I saw her the other day. I was busking that day, wasn't I?
I think so.
I went busking and she showed me a drawing that she had done of me.
She's pretty talented with that sketchbook of hers.
She really is. Not sure why she's calling me princess, though. And drawing me with... It was a tiara, right?
Yep.
And drawing me with a tiara.
That is interesting, but she can be a bit of an oddball.
I love oddballs.
So do I.
My daughter's an oddball herself, so...
Your daughter?
Mm-hmm. I have a daughter. Little bunny girl named Claire.
You'll see him smile and then get a bit of a sad look about him as he kind of makes the realization, and goes, I take it she's not, in the city?
She gives him a really sad smile. No, unfortunately. Probably would have loved her. I know she would have loved you.
Kind of return this sad smile, give you a bit of like a side hug. May and I got really lucky. I don't know what I would do if she wasn't here with me.
I'm very glad
Probably
it
go crazy.
happened. Oh, believe me, I'm going crazy. She opens up her locket. Shows him.
She's very cute.
If she were here, she'd probably be banging around the kitchen, making some sort of concoction, and I wouldn't be in here with you. One day, she was making eggs and decided to put shaving cream in there. I don't even know where she got shaving cream.
I think her and May would get along.
Maybe I can introduce her someday. To both of you.
That would be nice. I'll look forward to it.
Me as well.
Hee.
Oh,
So yeah, is that it for him?
Yeah.
so
So
what
then
we did
we
before
will
that.
jump back.
Rory walking up to the door to answer it. If Homer wasn't gonna answer it.
Oh, yeah. Homer would have gotten to it.
Okay.
I mean, they could always meet each other there.
Rory's just walking to the hallway, seeing that Homer, half asleep, seeing Homer going to the door.
I'd like to think he's a pretty alert sleeper when he wants to be, or after the events, especially.
Rory's big mouth yawning. He goes, "What time is it? Who's here this early?"
He'll poke his head and. Is there little windows in the door, or there's windows?
There's
nearby?
probably a peephole. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
He's gonna
cold.
peep at the hole before opening it up.
Oh, why you gotta say he's gonna
Right.
peep at the hole?
Yeah.
You would recognize from the uniform that they are with the city guard.
Oh shit. Homer is going to back away. He's gonna be like, "Ah, god damn it. Rory, don't open the fucking door. It's the fucking fucking magic cops." Shit. He'll kind of walk away from it and then just be like, kind of go down the hallway and be like, "Hey, everybody, the fucking cops are here. Hide your drugs, hide your shit, get your guns, get your magic."
Echo
Kind of looks at.
sighs and
Oh, go
like
ahead.
goes out with Timber.
Rory goes like, "Are they not here to escort people?" Still half asleep.
Homer kind of like looks at Rory and blanks, and he's like, "Oh, yeah, and he'll like scratch his head with the so he'll scratch his head with the non super pointy side of Vanessa and be like, "Well, better to be safe than sorry." He'll kind of keep Vanessa to his side.
Understandable. Rory kind of approaches the door. I'm just gonna assume he's not tall enough to see the window. And he talks to the door and he's like, what do you want? He kind of whines to the door.
They're obviously
morning.
here for an escort.
I'm here to
Sorry,
escort
Wes.
one Timber Cloudgrove
Rory just goes,
across the
"Hey,
river.
go! Door!" And he walks away.
You don't need to yell. I'm right here.
Oh, hi, morning, Echo. Still half asleep. I'm going to the kitchen.
The servant has a full spread of food on the table. Timber, it's time for you to go.
Ah,
He-
I see.
He will get a huge pang of sadness from her.
Mhm. Before you guys leave the bedroom, he will thank you for a lovely night and kiss the back of your hand.
She'll give him a kiss on the cheek.
Aww.
Then he will leave, saying goodbye to everyone that he sees at least.
Rory does the wave while stuffing his face.
Yep, good.
She's still really sad. Starts unlinking with him.
Oh, yeah.
knock on Gurn's door. Breakfast is ready.
Is Gurn awake?
Is Alex awake?
Gurn will still probably take his time for a while getting up.
Fair.
Understandable.
Echo will sit down next to Rally. Opting not to eat right this moment, but... Actually, no, she would have probably eaten breakfast in bed with Dimber.
Aw, yeah,
Yeah, make sure that he's fed.
good.
Rally,
She'll look up at you.
I don't want what happened being a recurring thing for you. So I was wondering, would you like to live with me?
I guess. She'll kind of look at her rats.
They can come as well.
Kind of overhearing the conversation goes, we could come up with something for them.
Well,
I'm sure we could.
I have space for her over, like, across the river. She can have her own room.
Ah. Rory goes, oh, you mean... He kind of just goes, he understands.
Yes, with each and every day it comes closer to opening, so I don't want to abandon Rally in a sewer anymore. Rally,
Rory kind
dear,
of looks...
you can have whatever you want. A meal 3 times a day. Your rats, your friends can all stay, as long as they stay out of view of my customers, because we know there's bound to be people who are going to make a fuss.
You'll see her kind of look to her rats, make a bit of a chittering noise. They will chitter amongst themselves for a moment, and then she'll turn back to you and give a nod.
She gives like an earnest smile.
Hmm.
In that case, then I need to... I need to have you meet someone. Would that be okay?
I guess.
Are you unsure?
Are they nice?
They will be nice to you.
Okay.
And if they're not, well, I'll show them.
She will smile at you.
I'm always going to protect you now, okay? That's what I do.
She'll kind of give a nod while she's eating, sort of still shoveling food into her mouth.
I think I do want something from you, though. And this is only in the way of I want you to further yourself. What level of schooling have you had?
The doctor taught me how to read. A little bit.
A little bit. Like, how much?
She'll kind of shrug.
Also, doctor.
Give me an insight check.
$23.
As you kind of question her on that, you will see her frown, and she'll just sort of start pushing her food around on her plate, like, doesn't answer.
You don't need to say anything you're not comfortable with, okay?
She'll nod.
Well, you're gonna be able to read a lot more than what you can now, alright? Can you write?
A little bit.
We'll start with that, alright?
Are you gonna make me do puzzles?
No. No. Unless you want to do puzzles. Ace really likes board games and other stuff like that. And he's who we're going to see. But he will never make you do a puzzle. We aren't going to make you do anything you don't want to.
Okay.
Do you have any questions? Are you scared?
She'll just kind of shake her head, still sort of like looking at her food.
Everything will be okay, alright?
Okay.
Echo put a hand on her shoulder, but yeah.
She'll just kind of keep eating.
Yeah.
After a bit, Rory comes out of his room, fully dressed, and goes, I'm going to see Tyriad because I need to talk to him about something. I hope he's there. But if anyone wants me to pick something out while I'm out, let me know before I go.
You could call him and see if he is there.
Hey. Although the question I do want to ask him is kind of private. But I'll at least call him if he's there.
Oh, yes.
He walks over to the phone, speaks Tyriad's name into the phone.
Yeah. After a second, you'll hear his voice pick up. Hello?
Tyriad, are you and Ralsei in your home right now?
Oh, I'm at work right now, but if you'd like to stop by the clock tower.
Rory visibly shivers. Yeah, I do need to ask you about something. Alright. He kind of goes, it's work related, and then he mumbles into the phone, but I also have a personal question for you. Don't worry, I'm not going to tease you.
Okay.
Okay, I'll see you then. And he hangs up the phone before Tyriad says anything.
Alright.
He's at the clock tower, so I'm heading over there now. Bye everybody. And he just kind
Goodbye.
of awkwardly walks away.
Alright. Yeah, I assume you head straight there.
Yep.
He will kind of meet you at the front door. Good morning.
Good morning,
Uh,
Tyriad.
Come on in.
To your office, right?
Well, the real department office in general.
Okay.
And he'll lead you up the elevator to the room that you guys had the department meeting in. Kind of gesture for you to make yourself comfortable.
Rory kind of just stands while awkwardly shifting his arms for a bit. Would you like the personal question or the work-related question first?
Whichever you'd like, I suppose.
Okay, wow, so can I actually ask you your honest opinion about the case? He puts the case in quotations.
Well, it's kind of a tough one. On one hand, I see Fairweather's point, and I know that they have been doing what they can, but on the other, it is rather embarrassing for the military to have not found anything for so long when you guys found them in an evening.
He shifts uncomfortably.
Whether there's any internal meddling, I can't really say. But
Rory shifts uncomfortably. He goes, there's something odd about the whole thing. And I mean, it's more so not the military that makes it odd, although Homer's conspiracies are at bay. He kind of just shrugs. More so the priest, I guess? He kind of just shrugs about it.
yes, Lacell's going to be stretched thin the next few weeks, but I was going to have her keep an eye on the temple, at least. I mean, it is reasonable that he genuinely hasn't been in there, but it's also still strange. I know he keeps an eye on the place.
Rory kind of just gets he kind of outbursts like, it's just suspicious. On the one hand, he knew that Gurn was trying to pick that lock the one time. On the other, he didn't. It's like he let us in the other time. It's like he wanted us to get caught the second time. And combined with the fact that Echo has this weird feeling that he doesn't like her, which doesn't make sense to me.
Oh my god.
He kind of just goes, he doesn't know any of us. I don't know why this man is so judgy. He talks about loss and how Shars allowed the loss, and everyone experienced loss, and he has no right to judge people on what they lost, and blah, 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 blah. He just goes on a whole tangent, and yet he has the audacity to make weird comments towards Echo for some reason, that she doesn't like him, and that he doesn't like her. And it's so weird. How does he not know a cult was in his basement of his house? That's so weird. Or church. How do you get away with that? There were so many, Tyria. There were 8 of them. He thinks maybe 5, but there was enough of them that each of us could have killed one person. Echo didn't kill anybody, but each of us could have killed somebody.
Oh, what the fuck?
Damn. I mean, he's always been rather standoffish. I try not to get too involved with him.
Rory just looks like, what kind of man smiles and looks like he's dying?
You could always try talking to Charlie about it. He knows Raynar better than anybody else, as far as I know. They've been working together for the last 500 odd years.
Rory kind of thinks when he hears Charlie. And then he just turns beet red. He's like, oh my god, I forgot why I went to Charlie in the first place. He just kind of looks, he just starts mumbling to himself like, when I just ran over, asked them something, and then I realized I have to go back. Oh no, that must have been so awkward. He's just kind of making panic faces. And he was like, I'll talk to the man later.
He's very understanding. I'm sure it's fine.
Rory kind of shakes his head. He's like, oh, that must have been. Oh, whatever. It's fine. Well, it sounds like you don't know much more about Father Raynar than we do, so I'll let it go for now. He turns around and goes, now for the personal question. He looks at him and he's like, what do you do when someone you like doesn't know you like them?
He'll kind of blink, sort of stare at you for a second.
He goes, you may be wondering why I'm asking you of all people because of how your history and stuff, and he just kind of looks at him
My
like,
history?
I'm sorry, that came out wrong. It's just, he looks sort of like, I mean, you like people, right? He makes a weird face.
Not at the moment.
Rory kind of looks surprised and goes, okay then, he just goes like, okay, I'll just say it. There's this guard. I don't know. I see I might have, but, and him and Echo.
God damn it.
Rory's like looking at him. It's like, I don't know. Maybe I'm looking too into it. He slams his desk. He goes, he clearly likes Echo, and he's trying to befriend me to get close to her. So, what do I do?
Well, I suppose there's always the possibility that you're misreading the situation, so could be worth speaking to both parties about the matter.
According to Echo, she thinks he likes me. That doesn't make sense.
Why not?
We're friends.
Well, friends can... Isn't that how it starts, usually?
I mean, if you say you don't like anyone right now, does that mean that's what you and Rousey are?
It's, complicated.
Yeah, get his ass.
Rory goes, see, that's what he said too!
You spoke to him about this?
Rory just kind of looks embarrassed and goes like, well, not in a bad way. I just kind of was curious about what the deal with you two were because, well, I mean, you guys have this weird, but like nice, and then, I mean, Rory kind of goes, apologize. I think I overstepped my bounds. I'm gonna go and go
No,
get,
no,
Rory just kind of backs away to the door. Like he goes like,
Alright.
it's okay, Shariad. I just think, and he's like, see you in class, and he dashes out the door,
Rory,
and Rory's gone.
as you flee down the hallway, you'll hear him call after you. I think you should tell him.
Rory just totally is breathing heavy and
Yep.
goes like running. Doesn't even hear that.
All right.
And he is dashing towards the flower shop.
Okay. What's everybody doing at home?
Echo's gonna get Rally ready for a visit with Ace.
Okay. What's Homer doing?
Homer is probably going to. He is going to work on. He's gonna start working on making some copies of his notes and Grand Conspiracy, and has added some of the things he's learned from the whole endeavor to it. So, probably a long project.
All right. Working on the noteboard today.
Yeah. He has some tricks up his sleeve regarding it.
I like to imagine the wall behind, like above the couch, is just pins and red string.
Yeah.
And no one's complaining because it's very Homer endearing.
Yep.
Yeah, something like that. I honestly more imagine it as like a bunch of like scrap pieces of paper and cardboard that he kind of like can like unfold into the like a big
Mhm.
massive, but he's making 2 other copies of it. And,
Okay. Okay.
one is gonna be a brief, kind of non-specific / coded edition, and no, he's gonna make 3 copies, coded edition, he's gonna get started on the false one, and then for the last one he's not gonna start yet because he's gonna need invisible ink.
Ooh, fancy.
Yeah, he thinking
Where
big
does-
game.
Where does one get invisible ink besides that one magic shop?
Right, exactly. He's starting on this project today. As much-
All right, cool. What's Gurn up to? Oh, Gurn.
Is Gurney there? Gurney boy.
Gurney boy. Gurn may
Did he
be
sleep?
dead.
Did he sleep in?
Sorry, I was
Gurn
just
went
getting out of the
back to
bathroom.
sleep.
Um,
Oh, okay.
I don't know what Gurn would be doing for the day.
I will also say that we are going to have a few days of downtime, starting with today. So think about for
Yay.
next session what y'all want to be getting up to.
Downtime. Shenanigans can ensue.
Yes.
probably just go looking for more scrap metal.
Okay.
Echo, while go ahead.
Probably not paying for any this time. Just finding what he can.
Okay. I will roll you an investigation check to see how well you do. Not well. You got a 2.
Oh.
Oh well.
I realize your sheet's set to 2 GM for some reason, but yeah, that's a 2. So you find like a couple kind of maybe tin can, like just sort of trash scrap. Not much.
Okay.
Get that aluminum cans.
The aluminium.
While Rally's getting ready, Echo's gonna call Adrian and just basically inform him that she's gonna be a permanent resident type thing, and that she needs her own room built right next to her office somewhere.
All right. He'll tell you that he'll speak to the construction leads about getting that worked out.
Cool. And also, like, I don't know if she asked him, but she wants like business cards so she can start talent searching.
Okay. Sure.
Yeah.
Cool.
Gotta start looking for them sexy bitches.
Pretty much.
Oh my.
Or security guards or chefs.
Yeah. Probably that too.
Gotta get the daytime people and the nighttime people.
To start, you know, promoting shit for the cook-off, the fucking charity event, whatever, all that.
Yeah.
She tells him that she appreciates him at the end.
Aw. He thanks
And-
you.
Yeah.
You could probably tell from his voice that he's like happy with his job.
Oh.
Oh my.
Good.
Like you say, you tell him you appreciate him, and you can hear the smile in his voice, kind of thing.
No. Good.
He's got a good boss.
He used to have a very bad one. Now he has a good one.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
So,
yeah, she'll take her off to see Ace. At whatever point.
okay. Let's jump back to Rory real quick.
E.
What you doing at the flower shop?
He's just talking with Lily.
Okay.
I don't know, I was about to call her Lila. I'm like, no, it's not her name.
No,
He's just trying
probably
to
chat with you as she's kind of arranging flowers and stuff.
he just kind of briefly goes over. He goes like, he's asking for like he describes what he asked Tyriad and goes, "You do you think I overstepped with that question? He seemed really uncomfortable that I asked it."
Specifically about him and Razi is what you're
Yeah.
asking?
Yeah.
That part? Um, she'll kind of laugh and tell you that he's always been kind of cagey about his relationship, status and his relationships and whatnot. So it's probably fine. He's just kind of like that.
He kind of goes. She kind of just shrugs nonchalantly and goes, "Look, I don't know why he should be cagey about it. I mean, he seems like a good guy, although he's kind of weird."
He's very
He's a weird-
private.
Roy kind of like when he hears that, he's like, "Why does everyone say that? I feel like everyone knows his business, though."
Well, I've been his neighbor for 400 years now, so
Well,
I know
yes,
him
yeah,
decently.
that makes sense. Roy goes like, "That makes sense," but I've known him for a month. And I know more about the man than I ever really wanted to know.
Well, maybe it's because you're asking the right questions.
Rory kind of just frowns and goes like, "I mean, all fundamentalists say you have to like know how to talk to people, so I just ask questions."
I wouldn't worry too much about it.
Rory just kind of slumps his shoulders. He's like, "The worst thing that guy could think could happen is that things get really awkward, and I just want to tease him."
She'll kind of laugh at that.
I know he doesn't. I mean, as long as I feel like I'm not pushing any boundaries there, I think it's okay. Maybe. He kind of looks over to her
I
for
would say
approval.
so. I'm sure he would tell you if you were overstepping.
He kind of looks at her like, "Really? Are you sure? Man seems very polite."
Well, there are polite ways to tell someone that they're overstepping.
Rory kind of looks over like, "Wait, really? Do tell."
His go-to is, and she'll kind of like put on an imitation of his voice. I like to keep my personal life and work life separate. If you hear that, then you'll know you've stepped too far.
Slight color drains from Rory's face, just a tad. He goes, oh, really?" He kind of curls his lips a little bit. Well, yeah. He kind of points his fingers inward a little bit. I may be guilty of that then.
I think we all have been at some point.
Did we give Lily those plants that we got from the thing?
Good question. Did you? Would you have, I
Over.
guess? I don't know if we... I don't think
remember we
we
gave-
actually, like, mentioned it, but...
I remember we talked about one of
One
them
of-
getting donated to that plant place, but not the other ones.
One of
Mhm.
them was bad. Was like,
Yeah, we were told not to give that to Lily.
yeah.
Yeah, I think that was the one that they took, was the
Yeah.
scary one.
But there was like the blue plant, and then there was the moss. So I think they took the moss or the mold. Or the carnivorous looking one. I remember we had like 3 plants. So
Yeah, I think they took the finger biter one.
Okay, I just wanted to know because Rory kind of mentions like, oh, I think we found this blue plant when we were on that excursion. Did we tell you about it?
I don't believe so.
No way. We haven't told you what happened on the excursion so far.
I don't think I've really gotten to see you much since then.
Rory starts counting on his fingers and goes, "It's been 4 days." Oh man, Lily, I have to update you on a lot of things. So he's gonna start recounting the last 4 days. But I'm not gonna go into too detail about it. So you guys can go somewhere else.
Yeah,
He's just
she
gonna
gets
start.
she gets the rundown.
Yeah, he's gonna start going into elaborate details of the last 4 days.
All right, she will be listening very intently.
Animated movement and all. So
Nice. Okay, so then Echo, you said you're going to visit Ace.
Yep.
Alrighty.
Takes
Probably in his office at the casino.
Yeah. She has Rally kind of stay outside for a second. Wears a low cut thing, one of her dresses. Shows off everything. Just so you know.
Alright. Yep.
Like kind of walks in kind of with like a not harsh, but it's kind of a cold like stare type thing. Ace.
Yes.
Why do you have whatever you have on Timber so he can't talk about him giving you my address?
You'll see him look kind of thoughtful for a second. Mr. Cloudgrove isn't under contract with me. I believe he works for Rex Gilded Hollow.
Okay. So it's
I don't know
not
the
you.
details of what his contract states with him.
It's not you that's doing it.
I assume you say he can't speak about the matters. It is fairly common practice among Star, and I'll admit myself as well, to utilize magically enforced contracts. A lot of people include non-disclosure agreements in said contracts. I imagine that's what he has going for him.
Okay. So, even though he gave it to you, it's under this Gilded Hollow person.
Presumably.
I'm gonna insight this.
Sure.
Fuck.
I mean, he seems to be telling the truth. He does seem ever so slightly curious as well.
What are you thinking?
Wondering what exactly Gilded Hollow has in his contracts.
I see. Well,
And how extensive the agreement may be.
she kind of sits like on his desk, whatever he has going on, she sits on it. She don't care.
Yep.
Cross-legged, leans forward. Well, I have a question. I have a favor. A very big favor to ask of you.
All right. And what would that be?
Rally, dear, come here. She'll call back to Rally.
She'll trot in, kind of looking around wide-eyed.
This is Rally.
Ace will give a nod.
She's going to be staying with me at the Ravishing Kitten. But there's a lot that I want to do for her. In terms of schooling, I need to find her a tutor. But this also, well, I guess I should start from the beginning. I've been helping her for quite some time since I've been here. And, well, she was kidnapped yesterday. And
I see.
Timber is the reason she is alive. Timber has saved my life and, more importantly, hers. So, I would like if you could help me get Timber out of what he has going on with this Gilded Hollow person. I will take his debts onto myself, and I would like for him and his sister to have dual citizenship between both courts, as well as Rally. And I will take every cent of debt that this brings onto myself, and I'll pay it.
He'll get a slight smile at this. Very well. The citizenship aspect will take some time to orchestrate, but in the meantime, I'm happy to get Gilded Hollow and Timber and my lawyer in a room together. We can try to work out the ins and outs of his contract and any ways to bring an end to it, or at least to the parts of it that are keeping him from speaking freely.
And I want to, I don't know if he'd take it, but I would like to offer him a job at the Ravishing Kitten. Still getting used to saying it.
Sure, I mean,
as a head of
who you hire
security.
there is your business.
So, just as long as Gilded Hollow allows him to leave whatever he's doing.
I'm sure it can be arranged.
If he wants. So,
Of course.
in terms of payment, how and her fur kind of sticks up at this. How would you like to be paid?
Well, I suppose we can save that discussion for after we know the extent of what exactly we'll be getting timber out of here. Once my lawyer is able to have a look.
All right.
I'll arrange for a meeting and let you know when that will be taking place, assuming you'd like to be there.
I would like to be there.
Certainly.
So, Rally. This is Ace. Ace, Rally.
Lovely to meet you. And Rally will give like a little wave.
I'm going to have her a room built for her. I don't know where yet, but Adrian's been told everything, so
And did you need anything for that, or?
well, I was thinking of taking her shopping. Gotta get her new clothes and anything that she wants, really.
Of course.
Would you like to accompany us? She flutters her eyelashes.
He'll smile. Of course. I have one more meeting in about 10 minutes. Should only last, maybe 15, 20 at most after that.
I'm sure I can keep her busy downstairs.
Of course, you know you have free reign of the place.
She gives him a smile. Probably links back up with him. If it's been
Nice.
enough time, I don't know.
Probably has at this point. You would have
Yeah.
had to cross the river. There probably would have been, there probably would have been awkwardness with Rally crossing the river, given that she doesn't have paperwork.
She would have flashed her fucking shit, you know, the
Yep.
badge.
Pull the real department card.
Yep.
It's easier to get out of the solar court than it is to get in, but
Yeah. Yeah. Echo will bring Rally down to the arcade area.
nice. She will be very confused, but start to kind of learn some of it a little bit by the time Ace is ready to go.
Cool.
And then, yeah, shopping trip.
Hell yeah.
Maybe bonus content.
Oh, fuck yeah, let's go.
Nice.
The bonus.
So yeah, is there anything else?
No.
Anybody else? Just kind of chilling for the day.
I don't got anything.
Big chilling hours.
All right. Then I guess we will leave it there for today.
Wow.
Oh
Yep.
my.
And next time we'll have a bunch of downtime, so think about what y'all would like to be doing.
She's so busy.
Echo's got a lot going on.
Rory has places to visit, people to talk to,
Good,
and
good.
gather information.
Very good.
Bella, you got stuff for Homer?
I think it's either gonna be, or it could probably be both. Keep working on diversifying / hiding his notes and grand conspiracy, and also perhaps reach out to Neil to give Neil information.
Nice. Get some more Neil action.
Yeah.
Ooh, are we gonna have Gurney adventures?
Gurn adventure? Potentially.
Gurn adventure.
Advent Gurn.
Furniture?
Gurncher.
Gurncher?
Gurncher.
Gurncher.
Wow.
Wow.
Good session, everybody.
Yeah.
Rally getting taken the fuck care of. Hell
Yeah.
yeah.
Riley's getting spoiled. It's
Oh,
well
yeah.
deserved.
Oh yeah.
A question why she was so nonchalant about being kidnapped, though. That was crazy. Why?
She's nonchalant about everything.
Yeah, I've
That's just
noticed.
kind of who she is as a person.
When I just remember when Rory went up to the cage, or the jail cell. He's like, "Are you guys okay?" And she looks like, "I'm bored." I'm like, in my head,
Yeah.
I wasn't prepared for
Yep.
that answer, so Rory was taken aback. I'm like, "Oh, okay, we'll get you out." Rory was more panicked, like, "Why is she so calm about this? What the hell?"
Yeah, Echo's gonna have a hard time with this one. She is used
I guess
to
it's
chaos.
yeah.
Or is she so numb
I think
to
it's
the chaos?
More like learned not learned helplessness, but like learned apathy, I guess.
Oh no, that's worse. That's hard to unteach.
You got a little
Maybe
tiny, tiny snippet of Rally lore. Who's the doctor? Will we ever find out?
We
Echo,
gotta
get
be
it out of
asking
her.
them right. We gotta ask the right questions. Is Senna gonna come back at some point?
Probably, maybe.
Are you gonna make a playlist for her?
Don't tempt me.
Randomly, we meet this girl, and she's like, "I just want to go home. Y'all are too much." It's like, oh. I
She's
mean-
been in a cell in a basement for a while, in a cave.
Talking to a rat girl.
Yeah, hanging out with this weird rat girl.
who's like not even worried that she's kidnapped. So like, yeah.
He's like, yeah, this is a normal Thursday for me. I don't know. Been through worse.
God, you have no idea how awkward I had to like keep myself because I'm like, why am I rolling to be awkward right now? This is not helping. It kept getting worse. The number kept getting lower, and I was like, you make this more awkward. Holy shit.
You do it to yourself by allowing yourself to roll.
I like it because sometimes I'm like, I don't. It works more for my improvisation because I don't know what to do. I need a guideline a little bit. So
Oh, all right.
I can see that. I can get that.
because I need to limit my choices to a certain degree, otherwise I get choice paralysis.
God, I have a whole
Yeah.
fucking outline of what's going on with Rally and Echo and blah, or what she wants to do at least.
Yeah, but I felt for Felly when he wanted to do that to Age. I'm like, oh, you know what it's like to like not have the words. I'm kind of glad I made Rory awkward as shit then. So-
Yeah. I don't struggle with like describing what Homer's thinking or doing or like his intent. I struggle with the specific things he would say. Like dialogue difficult.
I gave myself the out of making
It is
Rory
difficult.
awkward as shit. Ooh, by the way, Quill, I did want to clarify something because I was looking on Roy's thing. The passive
Uh-huh.
insight in his additional features thing, that's for
Uh-huh.
the other side of him, correct? Because I've never used passive insight when I'm playing as Rory, but it's part of his thing where he's supposed to know people and like get good insight. So I wrote it specifically
Yeah.
in a hidden area, so I'm assuming it's there for that reason. Right? You remember why that's there?
The passive insight is what I use. You all have passive insight.
Okay.
It's what I use for basically if it's something that you wouldn't be like checking for specifically, where I would have you make a roll. That's what I base it off of to know like generally would you notice this or should I not mention it, kind of thing.
Okay. So I was like, passive insight, what the hell? Because I do not roll 11 ever really, except for certain parts. So, but basically, when we're checking our insight, we have to pass that passive insight. I'm guessing, correct? Then.
No, so usually, so how it works is I would set the difficulty that you would have to pass. Usually either 10 or 15, depending on how hard I want it to be.
Mm-hmm.
The 11 is basically your default. So
Okay.
that's 10 plus your modifier for all of you.
Okay.
So theoretically, for instance, you rolling is to like consciously check like, is this person lying to me?
Okay.
Whereas the passive would just be what you would kind of passively notice about someone as they're talking to you, kind of thing.
Got it. Makes sense then. I was like, when did I put passive insight there? I don't remember what that was.
I think I put that down for all of you guys, just because it's not noted anywhere on the character sheet.
Fair enough.
Whippy.
Wow.
Well. Okay, guys, I'm hungry. I haven't had din din yet. I'm gonna go make the din din.
Okay.
Have fun.
bye.
Have a good night, y'all.
Have a good night, Philly.
Night.
Bye.
I'm gonna go take a shower because I did not take a shower since I woke up. So
Goodbye,
Have fun
stream.
getting clean.
Goodbye, soul.
Bye.